guess who got some sleep? We are doing the unthinkable tonight. Hey guys, welcome back. So it is Saturday. It's 10:48 a.m. We are doing the unthinkable tonight. Your girl's working a red-eye turn, and I've voiced this many times before on some of my other previous videos that I don't like them, and I don't usually do them because I can't sleep. I'm not a day sleeper. I can't sleep during the day unless it's like a little nap, and it's usually when I'm tired and it's not planned. It has to be just like, oh, I'm sleepy, let me take a nap. But to plan something to go to sleep, I'm just not good at it. So tonight our report time is at 9. Report time tonight is 9:35. So takeoff is 10:25 p.m. clearly. And then we are supposed to arrive back to Orlando at 5:21. So I guess I didn't do my due diligence with dropping. I held on to this particular trip thinking, oh, I'll be able to get rid of it down the road. Oh, I'll swap into something else. And I never did. And then today, or yesterday, I go to say, you know what, I don't even want to work it anymore. Let me get rid of it. Now, you can't. It's already the grid is red, so there's no getting rid of it. It's yours, Melissa. You have to work this trip now. So here I am, working the trip tonight. And thankfully, it starts later in the evening, so I can attempt to try and take a nap. Maybe. I don't know. I have a few errands to run, so I'm hoping that it tires me out. I got up early this morning to go work out, and I did some yoga and some stretching just because I needed to move my body and just kind of keep moving in order to maybe tire myself out. So since our report is later in the evening, I'm thinking of attempting to take a nap around 3 o'clock. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. That way I can just rest and maybe stay in the bed and possibly get like a 3-hour nap, 2-hour nap. I don't know. I'm just really bad. I am a sleepy girl. Like, I love to sleep. Sleeping is for me. But like I said, it's when it's planned that it's like, oh no, you're gonna be wide awake. So I'm all for tips and tricks on how to make yourself fall asleep. I've tried taking sleeping aids during the day, and it just doesn't. I'm wide awake. So nonetheless, we're gonna try and we're gonna attempt to rest for this red eye. We're gonna get through this red eye together. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. We're gonna see what we can do, how we stay awake, what we do on a red eye. I plan on showing you guys what I'm doing, even though it's pretty much working, but just books I'm reading and either just games I'm playing on my phone just to stay awake for a red eye turn, because we don't go to sleep, at least not on my airline. For this short flight, we don't have any crew rests or anything like that. That's just not a thing on such a short flight. So, but since we are flying through the night, how does one keep themselves up, especially me, that I'm not used to not sleeping during the day and preparing myself for that. That is all that it is I'm just not a prepared person when it comes to red eye turns. So I plan on taking you guys along with me. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If you're new, welcome. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Check out some of the other ones. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, suggestions, let me know. I'm so happy that you're all here. Like, comment, subscribe, anything that you'd like to see. I'm going to take you guys along with me on some of my errands. If you're interested in that, let's go. Let's go get in the car, and then from there we'll come back. I'll check in with you guys throughout the day to see how this rest thing is going, and then we'll get ready for work and we'll do this thing. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful day outside. Beautiful. We have our sleepy time tea. It's 3:21. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it nap time. I will see you guys in a few. Hey guys, guess who got some sleep? Me. Not that much. I sleep with my watch on when I am having like early reports or just odd times to have to wake up, because it also acts like an alarm clock. So I'll hear my alarm from my phone will also register to my watch, so it'll vibrate and it'll wake me up kind of like gently, as well as hearing the alarm from my phone. Nonetheless, it also keeps track of my sleep, and so it looks like I only got an hour and a half of sleep, but it says it was restful sleep, so that's what matters. Restful. So basically I took a nap and that's okay. I just know that typically I do not sleep at all, so we did something. We have progressed for tonight's flight. Now I took a look and I saw that we are full on both flights. So going down to Ponce, full, there's 161 out of 162, and then coming back we have 162, and there's like standby, so much. So we'll see how the night goes, but it is going to be full. And typically on all of our flights to Puerto Rico, they're usually full, so that's just the luck. And we have, I don't know how many a day we have, but I know this red eye is traditionally full, I would say. So that's fine. It'll be a good night. I feel energized and ready to go. I don't think I'll need a coffee, but if I do, you'll know about it first. We do not report until 9:35. I had to check because sometimes I be guessing. Most of the times I guess. But 9:35, and then we will get back in the morning at 5:20. Maybe earlier depending on flight time and all that, but I don't have an exact flight time just yet. Once we brief with our pilots, they'll let us know all of that, and then of course it has to do with customers, how quickly we can get in and out of Ponce tonight. But I am going to finish packing up my bag because I'm all ready to go. I don't need to pack a lunch or anything. I just packed some snacks with me because I probably won't be eating at that time of the morning, but I do have some snacks just in case. Books and stuff like that. I want to just get settled before. I have a couple minutes before I have to leave. It's 8:13 right now, and I don't, like I said, I don't report until 9:35, but I don't know how parking is on Saturday, so at least where I park. So I want to make sure there's parking. I don't want to have to keep driving around and around. Nonetheless, I will see you guys when we get to the airport. Hey guys, so we made it down to the aircraft. We have about 10 minutes before we're even supposed to report, but I was running early, which is a good thing. I had time. I got a little coffee to start the night off right. And yeah, so I still don't know the flight time, but I'm guessing it'll be probably around like 2 hours, 30 minutes. I'll confirm once they get on, once the pilots brief us. And yeah, I'm the first one on the plane. I just finished doing my checks. It looks crowded out there in the gate area. It's gonna be a full flight. Everybody looks wide awake. I'm sure the first flight out, everybody will be up, but coming back, since that departure so late into the evening, it's like 2 a.m. or something like that departure. So I'm sure people will be, they'll probably be sleeping on that one. But yeah, so far that's all I have to report. I don't think I showed you guys my bag that I take on like turns, or for like red eyes like this, like red eye turns, or even like day turns if I do those, where I'm coming, or where I'm going and then coming back that night. It's a little, let me show you. So it's smaller and it just holds like the necessities. It's my little spin at night bag. So super small. When we get home, I guess I can show you guys what I keep inside of it, but just the basics, because you never know if you're gonna get stuck somewhere. So you want to make sure you have at least a change of clothes and or just some stuff that will tide you over until you get back home, because for whatever reason, if there's a mechanical or if it's canceled or whatever, you want to make sure you have enough stuff. So that's all I keep. Hey guys, so it is, what time is it? Sorry, 1:34 in the morning. We made it down to Ponce. We have one more leg back. So we have one more leg back to Orlando, and then we'll be done for the night. Sorry, it's kind of noisy because they're doing, well, that's what you're hearing. They're tearing up the seats and stuff and preparing for the next flight back, since this is technically the first flight of the day. Yeah. So it was 2 hours and 26 minutes going down to, or coming down to Ponce, and I'm sure it'll be relatively similar coming back. Sorry, they're talking. So yeah, I'm sure it'll be similar on the way back. I'll let you guys know once we do get home, but nothing really to report other than it was a great flight. Mostly everyone was sleeping. Service went by super fast. I'm sure this one will be the same. Everybody's sleeping. So as soon as we get to Orlando, I will check in and let you know how I'm holding up. So far, I don't feel sleepy at all. I have a few things that I can work on. I have some modules for work that I can be doing right now that I probably should be doing right now, but I have it anyway. We are gonna get ready to board here soon, so I will see you guys later. Y'all, we made it. I'm alive. We made it through the red eye. So I haven't spoken to you guys since we landed back in Orlando. I think you just saw some footage of me exiting quickly from the airport. We got home around 6:30. No, I'm sorry, we got home at 6 because I was already out of the shower and getting ready for bed by 6:38. That's what I do remember. So right now it's 2:15 in the afternoon, and I'm well rested, or as rested as I can be. I did wake up at 10 a.m. because the way that my schedule is for this upcoming week, I couldn't sleep all day, because if it was up to me, I'd be waking up right now. But I had to force myself up because tomorrow we start a 4-day trip. Monday, we're starting a 4-day trip, and I have to be at the airport by 6. So with that being said, I have to go to sleep super early tonight. So I couldn't sleep all day because I want to be tired. Again, you know, the sleep patterns, it can throw you off. That's one of the things about this job, is getting on a regular sleep schedule can be very difficult. It can, sometimes you can work trips depending on where you're based, where you do the same turn or the same trip every single day, but sometimes it just does not happen. And for me, this just was not an ideal stacking of trips that I did. So this red eye turn, we made it. I feel alive now. Hopefully tonight I'll be able to get some sleep, go to sleep earlier, and then we'll call it a night, and then we'll start tomorrow's trip. But that's just something to keep in mind if you are an aspiring flight attendant, or if you are a new flight attendant and you're watching this. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself and trying to get as much rest as you can when you can. And if you're new, knowing that this can come with the job, where you're not going to be having a regular 9 to 5 where you're getting off at 5 and you're going straight to the gym, and then you're going home and you're being able to do your night routine. Sometimes you probably won't even get home until 10 o'clock. Then you're turning around doing laundry. It's just a lot. So there's so many little tedious things about this job that aren't as glamorous as people either make to believe, or that they're just not as glamorous. So With that being said, I hope that even though I struggle with some different scheduling conflicts when it comes to red eyes and then just early mornings, I hope that you find when you are a flight attendant or becoming a flight attendant, you find trips that are work for your schedule, whether it be working at night or working early in the morning, whatever is best suitable for you. I hope that you are able to do that. For the rest of the day, I'm just going to pack my bag for work tomorrow. Like I said, we're starting a 4-day trip, so I need to make sure that I have everything ready to go, because after this 4-day trip, we are going on another trip, and it's not work related, and I'll be taking you guys along with that with me, but we don't have much time. So tomorrow starts our 4-day, which is Monday through Thursday. I get home early Thursday morning and I turn around and go on my trip on Friday. So I don't have much time in between to kind of pack. So I want to pack my stuff for tomorrow's trip and also pack for my leisure trip. So I'm going to show you guys just quickly what I do for packing for work and the cubes that I use. It's probably going to be a voiceover, so I will put that in at the end of this and show you exactly what I pack for work. Alright guys, I wanted to show you how I pack for work. I use these packing cubes I got off of Amazon. They're by BagSmart, and it comes with 6 in a pack, and they have different sizes ranging from the large, medium, small, and then they also come with some of the bags to hold your shoes. I got this one already packed because it has my, personal garments, underwear and stuff, and I didn't think you guys needed to see that. But the first one that I'm packing is some leisure wear. It's some jeans. I'm gonna go ahead and put in a basic t-shirt. It's good to just have on layovers because you never know where you're gonna end up. So I like to have any type of basic tee in there. And then also I'm gonna pack up my workout clothes because you never know if you want to go ahead and get a workout in or just do something active with a crew. It's good to always have something versatile. Then of course, lo and behold, my swimsuit. Definitely need a swimsuit no matter what time of the year is, because you never know where you may or may not end up. So always keep a good bathing suit inside. Then I throw in some leggings because that's also a good thing to have in, just in case you have to run downstairs, get your Uber Eats, or it's cold in your room and you just want to make sure you have another layer on. And I genuinely seem to overpack no matter what time of the year it is. I just like to have more than enough just in case I am somewhere where I get stuck. I want to always make sure I have more than enough. But if you're a light packer, just make sure you have the essentials. In this one, I'm putting my uniforms. I like to have an extra set of uniforms, whether it be 1 or 2. It just depends on how long the trip is. I just like to make sure that I change out my uniform because you never know if it's going to be a hot day, especially in the summertime. I like to have multiple of my scarves just because I do get really hot and sometimes you get sweaty, and that's 100% polyester, baby. I need to make sure I have enough to last me for a multiple day trip. Now that I've got everything all packed up, I love that they have zippers on the sides that go all the way around, and they make the packing cube even more condensed. Seeing them side by side, you can kind of see the compression now. It kind of makes all of that room disappear, and it gives you more room in your bag. So now we are ready to put all of our packing cubes into my bag for work. This is traditionally a carry-on bag, so this is just giving you an idea as if you were packing a carry-on bag.
And of course, if you have more, or you are packing for a larger bag, you can add more cubes in there, whatever would satisfy your needs. I'm also adding in my sneakers that I put in a cube, and then also my makeup and makeup brushes. And then in this bag is my toiletries. I like to have everything inside, neat as possible inside of my roller board, only because it allows me to stay organized. I also keep a laundry bag in my bag and some shoes to wear around the hotel room, just because I don't like my feet to be bare around there. And just putting in some odds and ends stuff. I have lotion and probably another makeup bag that is going in there. This is pretty much how I pack my bag on a regular, whether it's a 3-day trip or a 4-day trip. I just like to make sure I have any essentials that I would need while I'm away. Make sure you give the bag a good pat. Make sure it stays nice and tight. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.